Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to a lunchtime live stream. I'm here, ready to go with OpenTTD. We're working on Series 7 at the moment. We've planned Series 8. We're not starting that just yet. We've got stuff to go. We've still got to finish 7. Usually these live Let's Plays are somewhere between 10 and 20 episodes long. I think this is episode 14 now. If you want to get up to date with the live Let's Plays, there is a playlist on my YouTube channel for Series 7, the one that we're in now. And last time we had some problems, and what we've done is we got rid of that live stream and we've chopped it down, and we've uploaded just that to the playlist, the one where there's no problems, it's just the main bit of the content. But I can see that Brandon, Jimmy, Egg, Jackamac and some other people are here as well, ready for this little live stream. And it looks like my notifications have gone out on Discord as normal. Okay, so everything's looking good. Just to bring you up to date as well with the room, the room's getting there. The lighting for recording is done. If I'm not happy with the kind of dark blue glow behind me now, then I never will be. I should be lit relatively well. My camera does seem to be pointing up ever so slightly, so there is that. So it looks like it's all good. Just having fun here. We've also now got desk cam working, so I can now give you a thumbs up from the desk, show you anything, talk about key combinations or anything like that, or if I've got a model or something to show you, I can do it here. And then, of course, we've got room cam in case we want to do VR and stuff, but the room's a mess at the moment. It's half done. There's tools everywhere, cables on the floor. It's a nightmare. So let's crack on with OpenTTD, shall we? Here we go. So this is our OpenTTD world for Series 7. And what we're going to do before the end of the series, we're going to try and 100% the game. We might not be able to, but we're going to try. So to know whether you're going to do that, you can look here at the company league table. We're currently a chairman. But what does that tell you? Well, not much. So if you hold down and go to detail performance rating, it gives you your score. So this is the score that you'd get. So at the moment, we'd get 874 out of 1,000 if we got to the end year, which is 2051 or 2050. Can't remember. One of those two. So we've got a couple of areas to work on where our score is not perfect yet. The easy ones to do is cargo. So you've got to deliver all 8 different cargo types. And I say 8 because the different cargoes depend on which environment, climate you're playing in. So we just need to work out the 2 things we're not delivering and then do it. So that's nice and easy. Stations, we're at 70 of 80. So we need to have stations. Well, the thing is, if we're going to do new cargo types, we're going to need some new stations. So we need 10 more stations. So we'll do the cargo types, see how many stations we've got left, put them in. And that leaves us with minimum profit. This is nearly always the hardest one. Jay's watching on YouTube. Hello, Jay. Welcome to the stream. Minimum profit. Yeah, sometimes as well, especially if you've got loss leaders where you have a vehicle or an aircraft train or whatever doing a short journey that doesn't matter because you're doing it because of a different reason, not to make profit. You're doing it to either move something to where you can make profit, or you're doing it to make a town grow. You're not doing it to make profit. So if you're doing any of those things, that could be the hardest. We'll turn around to that one for last. So first things first, cargo types. Now this delivered cargo graph here, units of delivered cargo, I would really like a breakdown version of this, but unfortunately it doesn't exist. There is no breakdown version of this graph. You can't see how many units of this cargo, that cargo and that cargo you delivered. I mean, you can look at the payment rates. That's broken up, but we have no idea. Keith and John here, watching on YouTube as well. Hello and welcome. So we've just been chatting about what's going on, what we're planning to do and all that sort of thing. We haven't started building just yet. So what we need to do is work out what cargo we haven't done yet. So if we look at the cargo payment rates and just put it to one side, there's all of these cargo types. So if we disable all of them and just say, right, let's tick them off. Well, we know we've done passengers. That's cool. And a lot of our passenger trains have mail on. That's all sorted. Now we've got a load of coal mines going to a power station, so we know that's okay. And a couple of episodes ago, we expanded this area, which has got a food processing plant. So we're delivering food. That is coming down here to Dunwood, or is that Dunwood? Dowood. It's going to Dowood. I don't think we're doing gold. I'm not sure about goods. We're definitely doing livestock and wheat because they're coming from the farms. And that's more than 8. Right, okay, so you don't have to do all of them. You only have to do 8. Now, I don't think we're doing wood and paper because, if I remember correctly, Nudger's here. Hello, Nudger. Welcome to the stream. Here we are. There's a map of the world. If we go to industry view, there are no paper mills. There's no oil wells, no oil refineries, no gold mines. Oh, my goodness. And no forests. So what we're going to have to do is prospect some and choose 2 cargo types to do. So I'm going to let you guys, the viewers, choose them. We can do either wood and paper. That'll be one cargo chain because we'll go from wood to the paper mill to the town, I think. So wood and paper is option 1. So you can say wood. We can't. I don't think we can do oil unless we prospect oil wells. So you could say oil. And gold. We are doing goods, aren't we? We're not doing goods, are we? Why are we not doing goods? Where do goods come from and to? Industry... No, not that. Industry chains. Because in this climate, it changes, doesn't it? So, goods. Oil refinery and printing works. Ah, the printing works need the paper. So, actually, what we could do is wood, paper... goods. We could end up doing 3. A lot of people say we need to get wood. Pate Spot's here, Kev's here, Jimmy's saying wood. Just having fun saying wood. Jack says, my brain says wood, but my heart says gold. If we did gold, and select the cargo, gold just goes to a bank. So that would be 1 type, and we need 2, so we'd have to do something else. Probably oil or something like that. So it seems like everybody wants me to get some wood. Let's do that. So what we're going to have to do is go fund new industry, and we're going to have to prospect for a forest. Bam. Oh, unpause the game. Right, so we've prospected for a forest, and let's see. Is there a forest on the game yet? I'm looking at the numbers down here. No, it looks like we failed to prospect for a forest. Let's try again. Ah, we may have a problem. Forests in this map can only be in these peaky hills. And we've got a little one here, a little one there, and a medium one here. We've got no large alpine peaks, and I don't know whether we're going to be able to get any forests. Right, let's just keep clicking it until we either get 50 million gone or we get a forest. Click, click. How much does it cost? 1.5 mil. 1.5 mil. 1.5 mil. 1.5 mil. 1.5 mil. 1 again, 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 again. Yep, another. Here we go. There's the money. Buy money. Buy money. Oh dear, this isn't good. Oh, it's not working. Everything's gone wrong. Oh dear. Bye. Right, well, we spent over 50 million. So the mountains do not appear to be high enough for a forest. Who gets the money, says DJ Egg. It's probably the people that go out prospecting, looking for a forest. It's like, here you go, here's some money, find a forest. And they go have a look and go, oh, well, there's no forest here. What we could do is try and artificially create an area for a forest. Let's do that, shall we? We're rich, although we did just spend a lot of money. Okay. So this looks like it would probably high enough for a forest. Does that look big enough to you? That's got a slope there. I don't know. Too high, says Brandon. I don't think it is too high. I know it's not flat enough. I ain't finished yet, Brandon. Okay, so let's now make it... Oh. Why didn't that go bigger? I think you're right. I think you might be right with the too highness. We're spending about 20 million on this. Oh, no, we're going to spend about 30 million by the looks of it. So we've got some parts where we can't get the mountain any bigger. Right. Let's have another go. How many times shall I try? Let's try 3... Let's try up to 5 times and see what happens. Okay, so Fundo Industry, Forest, 1. Straight away. There we go. And it's right in the middle as well. Brilliant. Now, how are we going to get it down? I don't really want to do train. I feel like if we have trucks going straight up and down the side and then we have a train station at the bottom, that would be quite nice. But we also need to take it to a sawmill. We could have a sawmill at the bottom and then the goods could go... I didn't really think about this, did I? I just did it with the biggest area of flat land I could find. The goods could go to this town, maybe? I don't know if we've got enough... Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's worry about that later. So for now, we're going to make this area nice and flat. There we go. Let's fund a new industry. We're running out of money. We've spent a lot. And we want to make a... Is it a paper mill? Let's display the chain. So we go wood, paper mill, paper, printing works. Oh, so we're going to need a printing works as well. Okay, well, let's have a paper mill at the bottom of the hill. There, okay. So we've got a paper mill going in at the bottom of the hill. The paper mill then needs to go to... I mean, we could have a train station off to the side here and bring it up to the main line. And then we can have a second station here and then have that as the printing works. There we go, printing works time. So, fund new industry, printing works. Kev says, I've only just updated to 1.10. How do you get the coloured lines to show the goods connections, or is that a mod? No, that's just built into the game. It's called Industry Chains. So it's on the industry button. You just click and hold, go down to Industry Chains, and it shows it there. There's a couple of other places. You can change the cargo, by the way, or just click on the various different things. You also go display Industry Change here when you're selecting your different things. So we can go display chain, so paper mill, printing works, houses. So this is where we want our printing works to be. Hang on it. Printing works, fund, go. There we go. Okay, so we've got a printing works going in. So we're going to use road vehicles for this bit. And I haven't decided exactly how... Let's put the road in first. And then we're going to have a pickup station here. I can just do that, can't I? So we're going to have, I think, 4 lanes of pickup. There we go. And then, no, we won't do that. And then we'll have a drop off, not a drop off, an exit there. So we'll say this is one way. In there. No, that's the wrong way. In there. In. What? One way roads? What? I can't see what's going on there. Can I make that invisible? There we go. Make sure that goes out and that they're not going to do any funny business. So we're using one-way systems here. And then on this junction, we'll put a depot. Just roll the wood down the hill into the mill. I like the sounds of that. J-Bay says, use boats. No. I'm not going to use boats up a hill like that. Who do you think I am? Brandon. And Paintspot says, I hope the clutches are good on those road vehicles. You don't need good clutches. You just need to floor it in first gear. So then this is going to be the in. And what I'll probably do is just make this bit of land here flat. What was that? Was it a follow? No, I don't know what that was. I got a notification for something, but I don't see it. Maybe it'll pop up later. And then we need the offloading. So let's do 4 there as well. Actually, this fits quite nicely. I was a bit worried about how I was going to fit that in, because I still want a train station here as well. But that all works nice and neat. I don't know if these sorts of road stations are the most efficient ones, but it's what I'm doing, so we'll see. And then we'll have a train station on the side here. But let's get this going first. So we're going to go new vehicle. We're going to get a wood truck. Oh, I just built it in the wrong depot, didn't I? Get rid of the wood truck. Build it in this one. Build it next to where you need it. There you go. Wood truck. Hang on a second. Is that wood truck better than the other one? Yes, it is. Fantastic. Do you enjoy vanilla OpenTTD or modded better? I enjoy both. Generally, when it comes to games, I like to play them vanilla. There's some games that Are there any games that I prefer modded over vanilla? I'm generally a vanilla sort of person. If I like to have mods, it's usually to extend functionality. So, for example, in OpenTTD, I like to have the vac tube set mod and the hover vehicles, so that if I want to continue the game past the normal end date, then I can. I don't tend to like mods that change existing gameplay. I like mods that add around the existing gameplay. The big exception for that is probably City Skylines, because in my City Skylines Let's Play, it's just a nightmare. Things like the Move It mod is so essential just for setting things up, making them look nice, because the default way the game does it doesn't always work the best. Okay, so there's our first trucks. I like hover vehicles because it means there's actually some end game trucks. Yes, that's a good thing, Brandon. And then I think what we'll do here is we'll have a 3-track row. And just check which way the trains are running. Signals are on the middle. Okay. I have to do that every live stream now. Let's give ourselves a little bit of running space. Signals on the middle. So this is actually the in. There we go. Let's remove that signal and get the right signal in. There we go. This is the out, so we need a signal on the exits. Otherwise, it doesn't work, and it counts it all as one signal block, and the trains just won't enter the station unless the station's completely empty. Double depot, because why not? And then I want these to merge before we go down. So let's do a bit of diagonal land stuff. There we go. And then we'll go down one. Now, do we need to keep going down? I don't know what the land height difference is here. Oh, it's even. So we just need to go down one. And then that's it. There we go. Josh says, how can I install OpenTTD? Well, go to the website, download it, click the install button. It is that easy. City Skylines is a game where mods are a great addition to the vanilla gameplay. In some way, Andre, I would say they're almost essential. I feel like the base game is lacking in some tools to be able to do things neatly or efficiently. What are some of the most funky mods for OpenTTD? You know what? I haven't seen a lot of really big funky mods. We're going to have a drop. Should we have drop off and pick up in the same? No, we'll have it separate. Trains are coming down here and going that way. So let's. Oh, I've just come up with a new way of doing something. Let's see if it works. So I'm going to put that there. We'll do an in like this and the out. No, it doesn't work how I thought it might. There's a reason why. There's a reason why I don't normally do it like that. What we could do is actually come under this, but I'm not going to. We'll just have a little zigzag. I'm still thinking about that most funkiest mod for OpenTTD. I don't know. I think I'd have to get and have a good look at more mods to find a really funky one. It's funny to look back from the 90s and what they predicted the year 2020. We'd be using maglevs. I mean, we have in some parts of the world got basic maglev services. I mean, they're not widespread or anything like that, but there's certainly some about. Right, let's do another 3-track station here. And I forgot to do signals or depots here, so things aren't going well. Can I get a depot in there? I can get a depot in there. So we'll have a depot after, we'll have one before. I haven't got room for a double depot, but that's fine. It's a relatively short distance. And because it's a short distance, we will have a new vehicle, a new train. I want to sort by reliability, because that's one of the most important things when you play breakdowns. Look at that, 99% reliable. Bye. I don't need to look at the other stats. It's so reliable, the other stats don't matter. It is a little bit slow. But it's equal to the second best one, so we'll do it anyway. So now we've got wood, we need a paper truck. There we are, paper truck. Make that 6 long, because that's what I'm using in this series. Full load here, unload there, clone the train with holding control so they've got shared orders, and start them on their way. They should go through nicely now. Yeah, that's another thing, Jack and Mac. They might put maglev in the game for the year 2020, but not think that it's actually going to happen. They've just put it in because they want it to be in the game. The hot air balloon, yeah, the hot air balloon one, I've heard of that but not played with it. How fast are these trucks going up the hill? They're struggling a little bit at 34 to 36. And on the way down, they're going 88. Oh, I like that. So, yeah, it takes them a while to get up the hill, but woof, they zoom down the hill. And that means the payment rate is actually going to be better. If you're delivering downhill, that's not too bad, especially if you're bringing nothing back up the hill. Okay, so we've got pickup stations seem to be working quite nicely. How much have we got there? Not a lot of wood left, but what's the ratings? Excellent. Okay, so we're actually dealing with the wood. I think maybe a couple more vehicles. 2 more. We'll put 2 more on there. Our first trains are in here already. And now this is the interesting bit. Now we have to connect this up to the main line. And I have to remember, so this is going to be the line going in. Because we are left-hand drive for this series. On the ends of the platforms you need signals, otherwise the train just sees the entire station as one signal block. We're going to do a sharp turn, which sharp turns can slow trains down, but we don't really care. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bridge up to this. One of the reasons I don't care about turn slowing trains down and near stations is that trains are beginning to accelerate in that area or decelerate anyway, so they're not usually going that quick. And then we've already gone up and over onto this. And then what I'm thinking is that we run it for a little way. And then we drop it. We drop it in. Like this. Again, sharp turn there. But then here we're going to have a nice little wiggle. And what I'll do is I'll just remove these 2 signals. And replace them with one there and one there, so that we've got signals going into this mini junction block. And now we need to just get trains off this line. So if we do something very similar here. So a split coming off there. And I guess we may as well just make it linked straight up to the correct angle. Make it go right in there. So we can have a signal here. With rooms for trains to wait. I won't put a double depot. Oh, that's not symmetrical. May as well make it symmetrical. And then we will remove these signals and put one going into the block there. I might put an extra one here. Yeah. Okay. I think that's alright. There's enough room for one train to wait here, even if the other 3 are full. So we're going to clone... I'm going to clone these trains because I'm being lazy and just remove the carriages. And then what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? We need a goods truck. Goods. There we go. But oh, we've got one coming to use the depot. We don't want that to happen. I'm going to ditch the depot. We don't want that to happen, so what we're going to do... Or actually, no, what we can do is we can reduce the chances of that happening by having a depot here. That way, if a train needs a depot, it will use this one rather than splitting off. So there we go. Again, I got an audio notification of somebody doing something like following or subscribing or liking, and no notification on the screen. So I don't know what that's all about. Alright, and my mini feed's not showing it either. So thank you for whoever did whatever. Unfortunately, that's the best thanks I can do, because I don't know who I'm thanking and for what. Okay. Apparently there's a vacuum tube railway in Victorian times built by Brunel. Technology was only just begun to realise the potential of, says Jackamak. Yes, okay, so if I remember correctly, Jackamak, this vacuum technology was different to the vacuum technologies of today. So the vacuum technologies of today is where the whole tube is a vacuum that the vehicle goes through. The vacuum tube railway in Victorian times was a tube next to the track with like a cable or chain that was linked to like a plunger inside the tube, and the tube had flaps on the top, so that as the oh, actually I just saw that one. Bog has subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Bog. So as the chain was pulled along by the plunger in the tube, the flaps would raise and drop behind it, creating a nice tubey bag, tubey thing, and that would just pull the train along. I probably didn't explain it very well, but I remember seeing it in my head. Think of like a cardboard tube with post-it notes on the top, with like a slit in the top of the cardboard tube, and then post-it notes on the top to cover the slit. You put the vacuum cleaner on the end, and then a ping pong ball in the tube with a piece of thread on it. I might do that one day. See if I can make it. So there we go. Someone liked the stream, said DJ Egg. Somebody liked it. What, on Facebook? Because at the moment I'm seeing Facebook likes, and I don't know what that was. Been trying to learn advanced railway construction from watching your videos and streams. Your trains get stuck all the time, but it's getting better. Yes, better with practice. Just practice, you'll get there. Cheers to you, Master Halish. Well, cheers to you indeed. What was I doing? Oh, getting my train ready. Yeah. So let's get rid of the orders, and we'll tell it to full load here, and then go all the way down this track. See, I saw that one. I just got to subscribe there on YouTube, so thank you very much. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's lots of cool content on there, not just OpenTTD, but there's games like, of course it's TH, which is Theme Hospital, Overcrowd, loads of other things like that on there that people generally really like, and I think it's cool as well. Okay, let's clone this train. Why? Oh, game's paused. Clone the train, get them out. So I think I've got that supply chain all done now. So we're picking up the wood. The road vehicles do appear to be spreading themselves out quite nicely, which is good. This drop-off station is just way too big. Presumably these road vehicles are actually making a profit. Yeah. Well, profit last year was 3k, which is nice. These two trains are bringing the stuff over here, and now we've got this final transfer in, we'll start making some money. So let's have a look at the detailed performance rating so far. Ooh, that's looking much better, isn't it? So this cargo score is now 100%. That's because we're shifting wood and paper now, and goods. So we're actually doing 9 of 8, I think, if I've counted correctly. We put 3 more new stations in, so we're closer to that tally. And then we need to just sort out this minimum profit. So I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and when I come back, we'll add some more stations in to try and 100% that as well. See you guys very soon. Okay, folks, hello. We are back in OpenTTD, and whilst we were gone, I had an idea. If we want more forests, we can prospect them. But if the only place that they can spawn is on top of this hill, we can kind of force them to go where we want them to. So this mast here is stopping us expand the hill that way, and that one's stopping us expand the hill that way. But we can probably make it go this way a little way. There we go. And maybe... Oh no, I made a hole. We can have a few more forests up here and just really get those rates up. So let's give it a go. Okay, let's see. Fund new industry. Forests. Prospect. No? Prospect. There. So that one says local authority is none, but it's called Donham Woods. This one says local authority none. Oh, hang on. Wait. I'm looking at the land tile. That says Dronville Forest. That says Donham. Where's Donham and Dronville? There's Dronville. There's Donham. So in theory, we can still have a Tendinbury one. Let's try and get some more. How much money we got? Not enough. We need more money. Okay, get rid of all that. Let's try again. Forest. Prospect. 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 Come on, we've got to have one more. There! Oh my goodness, it's right next to it. Let's do another one. Come on. There's bound to be at least one more. Come on. We're running out of money. Okay, we've only got 40 million left. I'm not going to do it again. This one's right next to our station there, and I don't know. I don't think we can spread. What's our station spread? $15 tiles. So if we go 15 tiles from the edge of there, that brings us to here. And yeah, we could probably get one here in that square. But if I remember correctly, road depots don't quite reach. Ah! We'd have to bring it in. I suppose we could put another road... Right, okay. We're going to go for it. We're going to figure this out. We're going to make this one massive station somehow. I'm going to do that. I'm going to remove the top two once there's a road vehicle gone. Hello, just discovered your channel and I love it. An hour of OpenTTD after a long day work seems good. Well, I wish I could say I've done a long day's work. I've only done half a long day's work. I've still got the other half of the long day's work yet to go. You know what? Instead of waiting for these guys to go, I'm just going to tell them, skip to your next order. There we go. So road construction remove. So if we remove those two there, then I can measure from here. We can get 15 to there. And I'm just using railway track to measure now. This is a bit ridiculous, but never mind. And I might... No, we need one more. One more. Okay, you... Next order. Go. We'll get that shoved in there. Brilliant. We've just got another YouTube sub. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Do consider turning on the notification bell because that is a fantastic way to keep in touch with what's going on. And supplies wood. Link. Okay. There we go. So we've spread station the third forest in. Now that means we've now reduced the number of roads that we, the pickup stations that we've got, and we're going to need more. So I'm actually thinking of redesigning this. or adding extra ones. Let's add extra ones. Okay, let's spread it out. So if we go... So there's not a lot of room. Maybe we just need a new pickup station here. That seems like it could... No, because then there's not a lot of room. Well, we could do an in and an out. I'm not sure. Being cheeky to use a station type. It's not... Well, it is a bit cheeky. There's the coverage of the station. Make more room. I can't, Brandon, because of this cell phone tower. Whatever it is, the... what does it tell you? Transmitter. The transmitter. I could do a bit of road here. And we could go out like this. And then once we got to this point... I mean, we don't need to go out that far, actually. We only need... What is it? One road in. So we only need to go... to there. I meant to press R for remove. No, no, no. So if I do something like this, we could actually have quite a few here. If we wanted to. I like that. That looks good. Okay, let's do it. So this is in. This would be in. This would be out. And let's just connect that up. So I should be able to just do this now. Oh, I misclicked. There we go. And then we're going to keep one of these, but disconnect it. Let's do a through road quickly. Otherwise, these road vehicles are going to get lost. So that's fine. Let's remove that one. And we'll make this the through road. We don't need any of this road here. And there we go. I think that's that all sorted. I'll just put that there. Cool. We've got a bigger and better station. It's kind of in the middle of everything. So that's really good. Brandon says, oh, stupid transmitter. Sorry, I meant the train station tile has a bigger catchment. Oh, I see what you mean. So I deleted bits up there to make that move. Yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know, if we get a 1x1 train station, you can see that the catchment there is what appears to be one bigger than the road. And I think that's even bigger than the airport as well. So if we go airports... Sorry, the airports are even bigger. So if we choose an airport and put it on the corner, that goes out like 5 tiles. So yeah, the catchment is much bigger there. But we're going to get... Oh no, we've got wood backing up. Send in the fleet. Here they go. That catchment area would have helped on your boat-only game. Yeah. Why the wiggle at the end? Good question. Egg, that is a brilliant question. We just need to do it. What? Why the wiggle at the end? I have no idea. There we go. The wiggle was part of the old station and now it's gone. This wiggle has to be here. In fact, we can shorten that wiggle. Because we can build over that edge. There we go. I think we're missing... No, it's all there. So you can see how they're filling up the stations one by one. So... And you can see now this first station has had people moving out of it. The truck's going in there, so that's working really nicely. Brandon says minus profit. Rip not getting that minimum 10k per train achievement. We'll see where that goes. But if we go to the detailed performance graph now, we still need 8 more. Sorry, not 8. 4 more stations, which we'll do very soon. And then we'll look at this minimum profit one. Because if you look at the trains and sort by profit last year, we've got a few new trains that didn't really get much profit, but then there's a passenger train here that didn't get much profit. Why? Are these on full load? I don't want them on full load anymore. Just keep going. Also, we've got too many trains for this little route, I think. And this end of the route, we've always got loads of passengers. But this end, we haven't got loads of passengers all the time. Ratings are very good, though. Maybe we should build a statue of the company owner. That'll increase our ratings even more. So yeah, I've got to put 6 more stations in. What time are we at? Ah, we're running out of time. I'm gonna have to finish now. But I mean, this is a little bit ridiculous. I mean, we can make it look a little bit less ridiculous by like planting trees along the edge a little bit, maybe. As if they're like starting to creep up the hillside. I'm pretty sure in this game trees spread. I don't ever remember seeing any mechanics about it, but I'm pretty sure they do. We'll put a few at the top. Oh, you get the kind of whistly mountain sound effect up here as well. There we go. That should help it blend in a little bit better. And also the fact that it's just one great big slab without any etchings in, so we could kind of do kind of this. I mean, that does now like kind of remove most of our trees, but I can put some more trees back in. And then, you know what? That might look a little bit more... It still sticks out like a sore thumb, but it's starting to look a bit more natural. It's starting to... It doesn't look natural, but it's starting to. Okay, so there we go, folks. That is going to be the end of today's live stream. We've probably spent somewhere in the region of 200 million this episode. We've got a new industry chain set up, which is absolutely fantastic. And we now have 100% of all cargo types. Next time we'll get 100% stations, and we'll see if we can start working on that minimum profit scenario. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do on that minimum profit scenario. We'll have to see. That minimum profit is the profit of a vehicle with the lowest income. Only vehicles older than 2 years are considered. The profit of the vehicle with the lowest income. So that isn't like loads of vehicles. So the minimum income for all vehicles needs to be 10 grand, which is going to be difficult. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Right, yeah, you reached the stream in time for the end, so make sure you turn your notifications on Twitch to make sure that you don't miss the live streams, or come along to the Discord and get some notifications on that announcements channel, because I announce not only the streams, but I also announce the game giveaways, I announce votes, and all those sorts of good things. And that is going to be all for now. So thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Remember, if you want to support the channel, check out the website to have a look at Viewer Plus, or go to hellishstore.net to look at the merch. That's all from me for now. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, or good night, wherever you are. Goodbye.